Hey dear Goenkans, today I'm going to discuss equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions means equal fractions. Let us consider these rectangles. In the first rectangle, one half of the rectangle is shaded. The second rectangle, 2/4 part of the rectangle is shaded. The third rectangle, 3 parts of the rectangle are shaded and it is divided into 6 equal parts, right? And in the fourth rectangle, 4/8 part of the rectangle is shaded, and in the fifth rectangle, 5 parts out of 10 parts are shaded. As we can see, these are equivalent fractions. Why? Because the amount of shaded portion covered by these are the same, right? Now, even if we remove these rectangles, we can still find equivalent fractions. How? Remember, the rule is equivalent fractions can only be made by multiplying or dividing the numerator as well as the denominator with the same number. So, whatever I do to the numerator, I've got to do it to the denominator as well. For example, the smallest fraction is 1 by 2, right? I will divide or multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with the same number. First, let us do multiplication. I will multiply the numerator, which is 1, with 2, and multiply the denominator, which is 2, with the same number, that is 2. So 1 into 2 divided by 2 into 2, I get 2 by 4, right? So 1 by 2 and 2 by 4 are equivalent fractions. Same if I multiply the numerator and the denominator with 3, I get 3 by 6, right? If I multiply the numerator as well as the denominator with 4, I will get 4 by 8. And if I multiply it with 5, I will get 5 by 10. So, this was equivalent fractions when we multiply the numerator as well as the denominator. We can also do the division. For example, we have 100 by 200. I will divide this 100 and 200 with 100. I will find a common factor between these two and I will divide numerator as well as the denominator with that. Here I will divide with 100. So 100 divided by 100 is equal to 1 and 200 divided by 100 is 2. So 100 by 200 and 1 by 2 are what? Are equivalent fractions, right? Remember, the shortest way to find the equivalent fraction in the simplest form is to find the HCF of the numerator and denominator and then divide both of them by the HCF, the way we did, right? So, 1 by 2 is the simplest form of 100 by 200, right? So, that was all about equivalent fractions. Thank you so much.